There are a ton of AI editing tools promising to simplify a creator's life, but the real question is how to handle the heavy lifting without jumping between 5 different apps. Today, I want to show you Vizard, a tool I've been using that feels like it was purpose-built for creators who need to churn out high-volume, social-first content. Heads up that this isn't a paid sponsorship, just me sharing a tool that has genuinely saved me hours of manual editing work every single week. Getting started is dead simple, whether you're uploading raw camera footage, local files, or just dropping in a YouTube link. The platform immediately transcribes your video and scans it for key moments, so you don't have to spend hours scrubbing through long files to find that one golden quote. What I love is that the workflow is built for people who want control without babysitting repetitive tasks. On the left side, you get a clean transcription that lets you edit your video like you're editing a text document. Clicking a sentence jumps the preview to that exact moment, and cutting words or merging chunks happens instantly in the timeline. This intuitive text-based editing feels great, but the real magic is how it handles the creative heavy lifting for you. The feature most creators will find addictive is the auto-editing tool for viral clips. Just tell Vizard how many shorts you need and the tone you're looking for, and it spits out ready-to-post clips in seconds. It automatically picks out punchy sentences, funny lines, and hype moments, laying them out perfectly in vertical or square formats. Compared to tools that force you to do everything manually, this is a massive game changer for high-volume publishing. While other platforms might focus on one feature like captions or voice cloning, Vizard builds a full pipeline for you. Don't let the AI post blind, though. You still want to review the clips and do a quick sanity check before pushing them live. Animated captions are basically mandatory now, and Vizard creates layers that are already timed and stylized to your branding. If the auto timing is slightly off, you can simply zoom into the timeline and nudge the word boxes to sync them up perfectly. This kind of micro control makes a huge difference when you're trying to hook your audience in the first 2 seconds. Aspect ratio conversion was another huge time saver for me during my testing. You can take one long-form video and instantly turn it into multiple compositions for YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. The AI intelligently reframes the subject so you don't lose the important parts of the shot during the conversion. Now, let's talk about the part that really matters: scheduling and actually getting your content published. Vizard pulls away from the pack here with an auto-schedule feature that lets you set a cadence and let the AI do the rest. You can review the queue, swap clips around, or just let it roll, acting like a digital assistant that handles your posting rhythm. The content calendar is essentially a single place to manage your entire month, dragging and dropping your strategy without needing extra spreadsheets. This is huge for creators juggling multiple channels, as it lets you double your output without working extra hours. My first tip is to build a layout pack for your recurring elements, so your branding is consistent on every single clip. Secondly, always perform a quick 30-second sanity scan of the AI-generated clips to ensure the context is perfect. And use that content calendar as your editorial brain, blocking out themes for each day like tips or behind-the-scenes content. I know some of you love complex effects, but Vizard keeps things intentionally straightforward to favor speed over heavy VFX. If you need professional frame-by-frame grading or rotoscoping, a full NLE like Premiere or Resolve is still the right choice. But for social creators who need to push out constant, engaging clips, Vizard hits that perfect sweet spot. Rather than synthetic voice lines, Vizard focuses on repurposing your own authentic voice to keep your brand genuine. Another clever feature is the highlight reel generator, which stitches together the best bits of long interviews into a punchy promo. Be aware that the auto background removal isn't flawless, so expect some minor edge artifacts if you use it heavily. The templates are intentionally limited, so if you are used to spending hours on custom animations, you might miss some depth. However, for those of us grinding in the creator economy, that trade-off in customization is usually worth the massive jump in speed. If you are churning out podcasts or long-form videos, this tool is likely going to change your entire production workflow. Ultimately, Vizard doesn't try to replace your entire stack, it just handles the tedious parts of social distribution. You get to keep your creative control, but the friction of manual cutting, formatting, and scheduling is removed. So, would you add Vizard to your current editing workflow to see if it helps you post more consistently? Try letting it batch out a week's worth of clips from one long session and see how much time you reclaim for yourself. Let me know in the comments which feature saved you the most time, and I'll be happy to share my favorite presets and hacks. That's it for today. Keep making content that matters, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.